Win for us. Certainly wasn't pretty. Neither team played well defensively. But the bottom line is, we did some productive things there in the 8th inning. Got guys on base. Really proud of Dylan Brewer. Came up 2-strike hit. Put us in a first and third situation. And then little things there at the end. I mean, Hawkins being able to put a ball in play with 2 strikes, Ferry being able to hit a ground ball with 2 strikes, just, little things to produce runs. And, pitching-wise, we threw the ball very, very well today, in my opinion. Again, we didn't help ourselves early in the game. Felt bad for Barlow in the first inning. We could have helped him a little bit there. But, ultimately, we kept grinding it out. We were down by 2 runs, I think, going into the 6th, and we kept chipping away, and, we won the back half of the game, and we won the series.
Coach, you've had some memorable wins over Florida State over the years. You won your first ACC tournament, your first season over the Knolls, the walk-off home run by Jordan Green, and Mike Martin's final season. Where does this stack up against those?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I think that it was a critical win for our team. During this time of year, it's just a critical series. I mean, I think we know where we're at and what we got to do, and we're trying to do everything we can just to win series right now. So as far as where it ranks, I don't know. It's probably the most important one. We're trying to do everything we can to put ourselves in a position to play baseball as long as we can, and you got to win series at this point. So just really proud of our guys and the way we fought. And again, anytime you can beat a great program like Florida State at home, it's huge for your ball club.
Monte, starting Billy, I guess after he threw on Tuesday, what was that decision, and what were you how much did you hope to get out of him?
He threw 60. I don't have the pitch count in front of me for Tuesday's box score, but I think he threw 60-something pitches against Georgia, so he's on 4 full days rest. So he was certainly recovered enough to be able to start. And we feel like, just looking at our starters, I was really proud of Jeff yesterday and the way that he pitched in his first start, and we wanted to run somebody out there who had the ability to get through a lineup twice, and Billy has done that now several times over the course of this season, so we felt like he was the right guy to run out there.
Coach, Briars hasn't had a hit in 4 games, but he had a big at-bat there. He worked the count full and fought off a couple fouls, started off that route to tie the game in the 7th.
Yeah, again, I talked to those guys after yesterday's game that 6 through 9 in the order need to step up for us. Grice hit a 3-run jack, early in the game. Briar was able to move a runner with 2 strikes. Chad hit a ground ball and drove a runner in. Dylan had maybe the biggest at bat of the game there with 2 strikes, just, being able to, hammer the ball to right field right there to put us in a position to win the game. So, all in all, we got good production, and, I'm proud of Briar for being able again to, do something to help us win a game.
Raiders owner Al Davis used to say, just win, baby. Doesn't matter if
Yeah.
it's ugly, pretty. You mentioned this time of year. Is that kind of the mantra? It doesn't matter how we do it. Just make guys make plays. Just win.
No doubt about it. Look, ugly wins are better than beautiful losses. That's my favorite saying when it comes to days like today. I'll tell you, today's game it's a tough game to win, simply because we gave up a big inning in the first. And if you look at box scores your whole life like I do, the general rule of thumb is if you give up a big inning, you got to have 2 to win the game. And just look at box scores. That's how it works out. And we had to have another big inning. We responded with a big inning in the 2nd. And whoever was going to put up the big inning was the team that was going to win the game, and we were able to do it. So, the bottom line is we got it done.
You ever seen 10 errors, or when was the last time you saw 10 combined errors?
Yeah, obviously it was a tough surface. That's, it's starting to get hot, and when it gets hot, the playing surfaces get really, really hard. The surface itself probably, again, was probably pretty tough to field ground balls on. It was certainly, chopped up a little bit with just a number of base runners on it, but it wasn't very pretty, that's for sure. So you certainly want to be a little better defensively than that, I think, on both sides. But all in all, here's what I'll say about that: our team's been pretty dang good defensively all year. So I don't look at today's game making 5 errors as a testament to what our club is defensively. We've been really good defensively all year.
I'm sorry if you've already addressed this, but Will Taylor, you got an update on him? Is he
Yeah, I
close?
mean, we he's getting close. I mean, we'll assess it this week. I don't know if he'll be available by next weekend, but he could be. He's been playing balls off the bat now for a couple weeks. He's taking BP every day. He's standing in the bullpen every game. Every time we have a pitcher in the pen warming up, he goes down there and stands in on him. He's had live at bats, I think twice now. We feel like he's ready to put in there whenever physically he's ready to go. So it's going to be more of a decision on his part. It's getting close.
Ferry came through with that sack review with 2 strikes. Are you trying to go for the squeeze, the safety squeeze there before he got 2 strikes?
Yeah, we were trying to safety squeeze right there, and just felt like the first baseman was vacating early, to try to get in there. So we decided to take it off, and we ran a slash instead.
Bullpen had to eat a lot more innings today again. What do you think about the relief work today?
Well, the relief work, after Billy, we gave up 1 earned run. So I would say that after giving up a big inning in the first, if you give up 1 earned run for the rest of the game, you would sign up for that. So I would say the bullpen was outstanding.
Coach, you won 7 of your last 9 now. A lot of people look at your schedule and think it's pretty daunting, but I guess the plus side is a lot of opportunity. If you can put together a couple of weeks like last week, you can shoot up the RPI rankings.
Well, it's pretty daunting to have to play back-to-back midweek games and win those games, and then go to Wake Forest and win that series there, and then play the Knowles and beat them. So that's pretty daunting, as well. So we can certainly pull on the experience of what we've been able to do over the last 9 games. I think our guys ought to feel pretty confident about what we're capable of. We know that. Look, it's going to be a tough week. We got another tough week ahead of us. We've got to play Tuesday night again at home, and we're playing Wofford, who's red hot. I mean, they're playing great baseball right now. I think they've won 10 in a row going into today, and then we got to go on the road. So, it's a tough week again for us. But keep doing what we're doing. We keep pitching the way that we've been pitching, and keep swinging the bats. I mean, shoot, offensively, we've been doing pretty dang good. So, it's a heck of a test, but I think our guys are up for it.
With Barlow missing his first weekend start today, I'm guessing Clayton will go either Tuesday or Wednesday. Do you have an idea who the other pitcher might be?
Yeah, I haven't even, again, just came straight up here after the game. So, those are decisions that we'll make tomorrow once we get in the office and have a chance as staff to discuss it. We have options. I mean, between Ricky Williams, Clayton, Talent. I mean, we've got options. We'll talk it over as a staff and try to figure out how to piece 18 innings together there in the middle of the week.
Did he do enough to earn another start next weekend?
Say again.
Did Billy do enough to earn another start next weekend?
Well, again, I mean, that's something that we'll discuss as a staff. I would think that he's not going to be available in the middle of the week, so it certainly makes sense